Hey guys, it's Superman49 back from another video, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most awkward times I had with my friend and my brother. Let's get right into it. So this goes back about to like 4th grade, and I'm going to call this friend Susie. Susie's sister played for the tennis team for the school, the high school tennis team, and my mom was the assistant coach, and they were at a tournament like out of town, so they weren't going to be home until like the end of the school day. So they were stuck in traffic when school got out, and there was no one to take my friend Susie home. So so like her mom and dad were in work, and Susie's sister was stuck in traffic. So she had no one to give her a ride home. So my mom wanted my grandma to take her home until someone's able to come get her at my grandma's house. So she gladly accepted it because whenever she's around one of my friends, she gets so excited. I think she really likes my friends, and whenever I have friends over, or she's there, or I'm at a party and I have my friends over and she's there, she always asks them a bunch of questions and annoys them. I'm not sure if they find it annoying or not, but I do, because it's kind of embarrassing me in front of my friends. So I mean, I'm not really sure if they're embarrassed by that. But anyway, so my grandma was glad to take her home, and usually after school you get changed, and me and Connor get changed after we get home from school. So so my grandma wanted us to go get changed, and then we're gonna eat dinner. And then she's like, Susie, make sure that we're gonna go get changed. And she politely declined. She's like, no, I think that's a little weird. And she's like, oh, that's not weird. You can do it, Susie. And she starts laughing, and she's like, okay. So she comes into the room with us of where we get changed. Okay. This just sounds weird, so I'm gonna try not to make it sound weird as possible. She watched us get changed. I literally think she saw me that day, in my boxers getting changed. Thank God I didn't have to change my boxer. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that, but she saw us get changed, and this was pretty weird in my opinion, because one, what girl watches their friends get changed, and two, if that would be pretty traumatizing for me if I was Susie. So after we get changed, my grandma wants us to eat dinner, and it was early. I'd say about 3:30 we got home from school, because in elementary school, the elementary school and the middle and high school get out at different times, and they get in at different times. So a middle and high school starts at 7:30 and then ends at 2:30, and then the elementary schools start at 8:15 and end at 3:15. So I was about 3:30 when we got home to my grandma's house, and it was pretty early to eat dinner around that time. I usually don't eat dinner until 5 o'clock, but still I find it pretty early. So I wasn't even really that hungry, so I didn't really have anything. I just had some mashed potatoes that she made, and some corn out of a can. Yeah, I know, pretty cheap, but that's what she had at the house, and what we were gonna have, I didn't so I said no. And she made Susie eat as well. She's like, you want anything? And she's like, no, I'm not hungry. And she's like, oh, come on, you gotta be hungry. I felt like saying, Grandma, she's not hungry, stop asking her. But I didn't want to make her mad, because she seemed like she was in a pretty good mood, so I didn't want to make my grandma mad. So yeah, so I didn't say anything. I was just thinking in my head, she doesn't want anything, so stop asking her. And I guess eventually she decided that she was gonna have some mashed potatoes. So she ate some mashed potatoes, and she liked them. She said they were good. I asked her about the mashed potatoes to this day, and she said, yeah, they're pretty good. So so we get so my mom calls us as we're eating, and she's like, I'll, Susie's mom is able to take her home now. She's actually able to get out of work early to take Susie home. And my grandma was like, "Oh, that's good news. Tell her to come here." And we wait after we just sit on the couch and like I whisper in her ear and I'm like, "Are you like okay? Like, do you feel uncomfortable? Like, just let me know and like I'll talk to her." And she's like, "No, it's fine." And she starts laughing. So and then my grandma's like, as I'm whispering, she's like, "Mason, are you trying to like say something?" And I'm like, "Nah." So like after that, she's like, "Well, Susie, you want to take home some mashed potatoes with you?" She said no, of course, and I'm like, I look at her, and she's like, "Ah, fine, I'll take home the mashed potatoes," and she took them home. I guess she ate them. I don't know what she did with them to this day, but she took them home, and then her mom came at the house, picked her up from my grandma's, and I'm like, thank God that's over. That was so weird. And like not because like my friend was there, because my grandma made it so awkward. Like I don't know, it just seemed so awkward to me and seemed awkward to her. It wasn't because she was there, it was because my grandma was there. So yeah, so that's the story of one of the most awkward times I had with a friend. I have pretty more times that like some weird times I had with friends and like some funny times. So like if you want to let me know about like which story I should tell, leave it in the comments below. Even if you're one of my friends and you still want me to tell a story that happened between me and you can leave in the comments and I'll tell it. And this was suggested by her. She wanted me to do this in my next commentary video. So yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe today if you haven't. I believe we're only 3 subs away from hitting 100. So like, if 3 people are watching this video right now and you're not subbed to my channel, subscribe. That would really help, and we can get to 100 subs. I believe we could do this. So yeah, so I think that just about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll guys see you in the next video. Bye.